Green Lantern's making a DC game. Let's fucking go.
All the hopes and dreams of Krypton live in you now.
Hey, what's up, you guys? This is your boy Teladia Plays. I thought I'll do that quick intro, give you guys a kind of a hint of next time we do intros and whatnot. But before we start, it's a members panel stream, so please welcome my co-host at this time, Jared from Comics League.
The pairing that finances DC. Suck it, Clovis!
Yes. So we got to bring on my other two guests, which is David.
Hey.
Hey, what's up, David?
What's going
Welcome,
on, dude?
welcome. Surfing up as always. And we also got Tevia.
Hello.
I love how he gets all these elaborate intros and then Tevia.
Yeah,
I love
I really got that.
So we're here to talk about a few topics tonight. We have got a set already ready to go. So firstly, what do you guys want to talk about?
The crappy James Gunn suits.
All right.
Which ones?
Which ones? Yeah, exactly. There's so many. The Green Lantern and HawkGirl, exactly. Because here's my thing. As you guys have probably detected watching any amount of my stuff, I love Green Lantern. He's one of my favorites, any of the Lanterns. Now, I get what Gunn is going for because it seems like the League is created by Lord and stuff, and at least this iteration. I get that. But you could have achieved that if you just put them in your comic accurate, at least colored suits, instead of them looking like that. Because honestly, thank you, Teladia. Oh, sorry. Honestly, Mr. Terrific, it works because that's his natural colors for his costume. That's fine. I have no complaints about that. But Green Lantern, that's not Green Lantern.
Yeah, I don't get it.
That isn't Green Lantern whatsoever.
I don't get why there's so much white in that suit. Unless they plan on like CGIing some of it. That's the only reason I think they would do
What they
something.
kind of did the last
that.
time.
I would believe that, David, if
Hey, Pika.
HawkGirl's suit did not also have a lot of white.
Yeah.
That's the only thing where I'm like, and to be clear, you could have made like a practical green suit and made it look good. And what's kind of funny, I'm really starting to miss the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern suit after seeing this.
What?
But Tevia, at least that looked like a Green Lantern
Yeah,
suit.
that's true.
This
And
looks,
it was
here's the problem. This is why I don't like what Gunn is doing. He's marvelizing DC, and you can't do that because then it ceases to be DC.
here's another thing too. Isn't Guy Gardner supposed to have orange hair? Not
No,
blonde?
redhead. He's a redhead.
No, that kind of depends on the colorist to a degree. And you know what's kind of funny? He doesn't have the bowl cut anymore in the comics, so I guess we're just throwing synergy out the window. So I'm like, okay, but here's the thing: in all of his iterations, all of them, short of where he didn't have the Green Lantern ring because there was a period where he had Sinastro's ring. It was like the era where like he fought Doomsday.
Yeah.
He has always had a Green Lantern logo on his jacket. And I'm sorry, that's not how a lantern ring works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
What I
David, how do you feel about the suit's design?
What I don't understand about Guy Gardner's suit specifically is he's wearing leather. A lot of his like most iconic suits is that like sideways zipper leather. I don't get why they didn't do that here, especially if they were gonna give Mr. Terrific like exactly how he looks. And he's wearing leather too. I don't get why they would do that here. Another thing is Hawkman from Black Adam looked amazing.
I know, right?
And what
Yeah.
is I don't understand this. This doesn't make any sense to me.
And
Well, yeah.
HawkGirl has got leather jacket too, which doesn't make
Yeah.
sense.
Well, and the other
Why?
thing is, like, for one thing, this is supposed to be Kendra. Her hair is not like that. It's supposed to be in the cowl.
Yeah.
Here's
Yeah.
why. By the way, I want to explain something. Here's why I'm very nitpicky on this, because I have been accused of being too nitpicky. Because this is exactly what we heard ever since Man of Steel, on people going, "Well, Snyder's suit is not blue enough. It doesn't have the trunks." And I'm like, no, it's
Anyway.
my turn now. It's my turn now.
But it's like the one thing I like though is they got Miss Terrific to the T.
Yeah,
And-
that's
Mhm.
pun intended. That because that's the costume, a leather jacket and pants and black and white. That works.
Yep.
And they got HawkGirl's cowl correct, right?
Mhm.
Most
Yeah.
part.
Most
Still
part,
looks-
right.
I've heard
Most
people
part.
say it looks a little like Party City. People are tweeting the costume from HawkGirl from the CW Legends of Tomorrow show, and they're like, "That looks better."
I got to disagree on that one.
So
I kind of think if they took the jacket of her, this iteration that's out, that is gonna be out, I think even that would look better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't necessarily have like a uniform. I mean, neither did Hawkman really.
Mhm.
no, she doesn't.
Yeah.
But let me see if there's any other pictures that we can actually use. You know, to kind of get a get a glimpse.
There's
of-
Superman
I got-
action. There was that picture.
Here, Teladia, I have something. Hang on.
Go on, you can screenshot. There
Yeah,
is-
let me go ahead. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I mean,
that one.
I get what they're going for with the lantern thing on the side, but again, that's not. I get that the ring can like change the costume and stuff, depending on your preferences, because it did that with Kyle.
Yep.
My problem is, again, that it just looks. You know what it looks like? It looks very Power Rangers SPD. That's what it looks
Yeah.
like when they have the red highlights on
Yeah.
the leather jacket. That's what it looks like.
Power
With
Rangers
SB
SPD.
Oh.
Yes, the
Right.
cop one. But because if you notice, they all wore that same SPD uniform, and there was a little stripe that like
Yeah.
was like a little highlight that designated what color they were. That's what this seems like. And honestly, this does not inspire a lot of confidence in DC. Also, have you noticed how Guy Gardner looks a little fat?
A little
Wait.
bit. But I think that's
confused.
leather.
What
Leather
if I
kinda
gonna
does that.
always lift?
One at a time,
You
one
only
at a
get
time.
abs. Oh, sorry.
No, here's why I'm saying that. Superman also looks kind of fat in his suit. So I'm like, apparently
Oh.
James Gunn wants all the superheroes to not have any muscle definition and have dad bods.
Why?
Because they're not superheroes after all.
But
Why? I don't get that.
Mhm.
but there is a thing out here that is a video of behind the scenes. Jared, can you mind screen sharing?
Oh, yeah, this one. And you know what this is? So
Where is it?
I guess go ahead and play it. But
Alright.
what this is showing Superman playing with kids. And I'm
Aw.
like, this is probably and you notice how the kids like don't like the other Justice Leaguers. So again, they're crapping on other superheroes. The-
What?
The
That's a
problem
terrible
with
idea.
this is that I see what they're doing. See, what they're doing is a very superficial view of Superman. Like, this is the only way Superman can ever be portrayed. And this is why the character has struggled with the general audience for so long. I mean, they even brought back the frickin' Trunks.
I mean,
Yeah,
I actually don't have any problem with this and making him like making him like the center of like hope, like how a lot of people do interpret him. But I feel like if they weren't going to go this way, then what was the point of changing directors? Like, why would they go away from Snyder if they weren't going to go to the exact opposite kind of what Snyder was going for?
That is true.
I mean, but like the whole leather thing, I'm still against it. Like, here's an example of what it should look like.
By the way, Teladia, I was right. Share my screen real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
Where is it?
Actually,
Yours?
you know what, I'll do it. Here. People are already saying it!
I mean,
That's funny.
it's hard to argue with that.
It looks like a
Yeah.
Green Lantern suit!
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Samir?
Hey, what's up, Samir?
Even the body wasn't great.
Yeah, and to be clear, I don't have a problem with the idea of like Superman being with kids and stuff because that makes sense. He's a superhero, but it's just the motivation behind it. I'm not really buying it. See, Terrific works because that's to a T his
That's
costume.
him, yeah.
It's
That's
like
him.
it's like amazing perfection.
But the other ones don't look like him. Don't look like their character. Short of the actors. I want to be clear on this. I'm not saying the actors don't. I'm saying the costumes, except for HawkGirl's headpiece, that really it doesn't work that well. I don't see this working.
Speaking of HawkGirl, that remind me. The content they're going with, I'm confused. Are they going with Kendra Sand HawkGirl, or are they going with two Hawk? Huh?
I think they said Kendra.
Okay.
Which again,
So,
it doesn't make sense with the hair being out of the cowl because that was Shiera. It wasn't. Kendra has it in the cowl from what I could see.
Okay, so if they're going with Kendra Sand HawkGirl and not Shiera Hawk from the anime series, then this HawkGirl is the reincarnation of the Hawks. I think.
I have no idea. A Hawk lore is confusing as hell. It's confusing for the lore of comics, so I've given up on that. I'm just gonna read good stories. That's it. But again, look at Guy Gardner because that has more or less been his look when he's been a Green Lantern. I want to be clear on that. When he's been, because there have been times where he was like Warrior and when he was a Sinestro Corps. It doesn't. Those are the only times where he didn't have the Green Lantern logo on his chest.
Samia says he's okay with the costume. We'll fully judge it when the trailer drops in December. How do you know if it's coming out in December? And we will see. And we see how they actually look in the movie.
How much you want to bet, speaking of the trailer, that they release the trailer like next year as close to the release of the movie as possible so people don't talk about it as much?
But that'd be a bad idea.
I don't think they do that. Yeah.
I'm just saying it would be interesting. But the thing is, like, none of these characters look. The reason why I'm harping on this, because again, the thing I always hear from people is that, oh, James Gunn has read the comics, he respects the source material, everything's going to look very comic accurate. Okay, short of Mr. Terrific, where is that?
Besides Superman himself,
nope, that's not comic accurate for Superman because that's
the lines, the unnecessary line.
That's if you took a lot of different Superman costumes and just mashed them together. That's not comic accurate. So the thing, just because you take all these different things from the comics and mash them together, that's not comic accuracy. And as we can see by HawkGirl and Guy Gardner over there, definitely not comic accurate.
The suit is starting to grow on me on Superman. I'm not gonna lie to you, Jared.
Yeah, I really like it.
And again, if we move the Superman suit, I'm less against than these ones because the Superman suit at least looks like the Superman suit. It's colored. It has the logo. It has everything that goes on a Superman suit. Yep. In terms of that's why I have less of a violent reaction, if you will, to the green than with the Green Lantern.
Shin says, why did these characters have the same outfit? Mr. Terrific looks great. Everyone else needs new costumes. This is BS.
No one is going for, from what I've heard, this could be just someone trying to like cope. But I've heard someone say that like the plot of this movie is that corporations like sponsor superheroes. So that's like Maxwell Lord. So I'm like, so basically James Gunn ripped off The Boys is what you're telling me?
Yes.
Wait a minute here.
Not just The Boys. Oh, I'm not trying to about not just The Boys, but he also ripped out another story that with the Authority with Wildstorm. The Wildstorm all had that same concept. At least for one team, I forget what the team was. It's from
why does everything need to be comic accurate? They're making a movie, not a comic. No, because they marketed this as James Gunn himself has said he's moving closer to the comics. That's it.
Which in theory, I think that can work. Because I know if the plot is all corporate nonsense, that scared me because I don't want the corporate idea of superhero because that story's been done to death, and I'm so tired of that nonsense.
Oh, and Samir, normally I would agree with you that it doesn't necessarily need to be as comic accurate, but you're adapting comic characters. So if you're adapting these characters, yet they have to at least look like the characters. At least Zach's suits looked like the characters they were adapting. He said closer, not 100%. Yeah, but this is farther than what we had before. This is way farther than like what we had before. It's ridiculous. Comics are a visual medium. These characters have a look. Exactly. Exactly. Then why adapt the comics? Why not make your own IP? At that point, just make your own IP.
Pika says if this was moving closer to the comics, the costume would look like they're drawn by Alex Ross from Kingdom Come and Justice. Guy looks like Guy, says Samir.
It's the actor that looks like Guy.
The actor looks like Guy. The costume doesn't. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying any of these actors don't look like their roles. You're misunderstanding what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that the costumes don't look anything like, short of the things I've mentioned, their characters. And that's stupid.
All right, Tevye, what you want to say?
Yeah, sorry to interrupt, but basic and actually, Guy Gardner costume I don't get because like I don't get it. It should be like that costume like from Jeff Johns one because it's like Jared said, the Guy Gardner had other suits, like he had the warrior suit in the 90s, which was weird. He had the Green Lantern with amazing perfect. He had the Red Lantern suit, which now I think about it, this suit reminds me of the Red Lantern look. When you think about it, actually, if you take away the other stuff, the Red Lantern stuff, this is the Red Lantern costume.
Except again, it's white and not red.
Yeah,
if they wanted to be Red Lantern, that would be something, but at least make it red.
Yeah, that's true. But as for the other costumes, like Mitchell's to perfection. I love that costume. HawkGirl suit looks weird. I don't get it. Why with the jacket? Why I don't get that. But Superman, I just think it was good, but it's just I don't like the line. The lines frustrate me because why? They're unnecessary. Stop trying to make sure with the line. It doesn't work. I just go to the product suit with no the lines. I get why they did it. They would move it to Kingdom Come, post-crisis, cause something to one. But why the lines? I don't get it.
Because of the new
because
52 Tevye. That's why. And I can see why he wants to do that because short of people on Twitter, that was a pretty well-received suit. And I understand that. It wasn't armor, first off. But the guy has another... No. Every suit that guy has at least had the Lantern logo on there and has been green, short of when he wasn't a Green Lantern. Because there have been times where he wasn't a Green Lantern. If he was in the suit like when he fought Doomsday, then that would be a different story because he wasn't a Green Lantern. But whenever he's a Green Lantern, he looks like he looks like that bottom image right there.
Yeah. How many HawkGirls? How many different HawkGirl costumes are there in the comics?
Not that many. Literally not that many. For Kendra, not that many, but they all follow the same theme on the bottom. What if the logo was digital? I believe that if the other suits did not look exactly the same. Are you telling me they're all going to have the logos be digital?
This is not looking good for James Gunn. But I think
nothing here has indicated that the logos are going to be digital. In fact, if you look at the chest on Guy Gardner, he has the CordTech logo. So as far as I know, there is no Green Lantern logo on the chest.
Which is weird. But I think this is enough for Superman talk. We spent about 20 minutes talking about Superman. The Superman set photos. But what do you guys think about the set photos?
Quick thing.
Go on.
I just want to add one more thing. Remember when we had this?
What?
This is when you properly adapt the source material. Look at the Snyder Green Lantern suit.
It stands out.
at that.
It looks amazing.
That's Green Lantern. I'm saying we don't know. Yeah, but then see, here's the other thing. If he doesn't want this speculation, he should find a way to not have people near him when he's filming. It's really simple. If you don't want this, if you really don't want this criticism, don't do that.
I don't think he minds the criticism. I think that he wants to hear what people are saying about it. Whether he does anything with the criticism or praise or any of that is, I mean, we won't know till probably after this movie's out, until he makes the next one.
Yeah, we'll see.
So, next topic, shall we do a transition?
Transition, please. Let's do this.
All right, transition. Go on, Tevye, what you want to say before we transition?
Yeah, before we watch that, but I told my thoughts on this episode. I think the episode was fine. I'm just hoping the movie's gonna be good, because at the end of the day, I just want a good movie. Like, separate one thing, it's
that works.
A product that should be good, and that's all we want. Oh.
Real quick, can I correction? It wasn't armor. That was not armor.
Yeah, it's just
that was not. It's as did David and I know, because we read the Grant Morrison run where they introduced that suit. It looks like armor. I can see where the confusion is because of the lines, but it's actually just a regular Superman suit with lines. The actual suit was not armor. They were clear on that.
Yeah,
that's true. But
go on.
Yeah. Sorry. My problem on the episode as a whole, I think the Superman suit looks fine. All the other suits looks interesting. I thought the final part good, and hoping the plot is not corporate nonsense. I don't want that story. We get into it too many times. But as for the other movie itself, what's how the movie's good? What's this whole thing going? Know what the hell he's doing? Don't screw this up, because we need a Superman movie out in years. And I think the movie's good. I want it. But we'll see. Time will tell you more information. We'll see.
Okay, cool. Anyway, transition. Fantastic Four heading to San Diego Comic-Con this year.
Ooh. Finally.
It's just the art from the movie, right? Like, that's what they're going to have on display?
No, this is promotion. So I reckon they're going to be heading there. They're going to be showing stuff in San Diego.
That'd be interesting. I mean, I have high hopes for this movie.
Have they started filming?
No, they haven't finished filming, I don't believe.
Or have they even started?
It's supposed to come out next year. In, I would say December. I would say November, December. So
I'm pretty sure, yeah. And the thing about I wish it were taking place in the main continuity, because reportedly it's taking place in an alternate like Marvel universe.
Past,
RJ just confirmed it. They don't start filming till Comic-Con ends.
Okay, thanks, dude. And yeah, that's my one disappointment, because I would have liked at least as like the story of like they're frozen in time, at least a lot, like they're in cryo sleep and then they wake up like post snap. Even you could do that, and then you have the Fantastic Four in the main universe, because I really think one of the problems with Marvel of late is that they invested too heavily with the general audience and the multiverse, and that kind of doesn't. That has issues.
Yeah. But I think we're gonna get like, I think they're gonna come on stage and show the full cast. Like, what do you guys think?
I think they might show suits, or at least like art of what the suit will look like, maybe storyboards, stuff like that.
Really? Okay.
We'll see.
We'll see. Like what else? Like
casting. I think they'll probably announce a few more characters. We already know who the cast is, but they'll probably announce like what other characters, who maybe the bad guy is, if it's that universe of Doctor Doom. Even maybe that Doom becomes the main bad guy for like Secret Wars, multiverse.
It's like it. By the way, it's set in the 50s,
60s,
so
they said.
60s,
like
so
960s.
Yeah, so it's going to be really interesting to see what else Marvel shows at San Diego Comic-Con. But here's some of like the artwork you guys can see. You got Reed Richards and Johnny Storm, and then you got this one, Sue Storm and Ben Grimm.
Oh,
There
hey.
you go.
Yep, the thing.
The Thing, yeah. What do you guys think about this?
Looks good. I'm really excited.
It looks fantastic. I actually really like it. I actually like the design. It looks like very Jack Kirby-ish. I'm really happy about that.
RJ says, yeah, Kevin Feige said this took place in alternate universe 1960, which I love. Yeah, I'm excited for this film. I'm not gonna lie, as a Marvel film, I'm excited to see what they have to offer.
But question.
Yeah.
I have a question about it. Why say in an alternate universe? Why not say in the main universe? Because as I said before, well, years ago, like the problem with the other Fantastic Four movies is that they just said put in the main universe. They keep trying to separate them from the main universe, and that
Well, there
never
wasn't.
works.
Well, Tavia, here's the difference. A, there wasn't an MCU back then, and two,
Actually,
here's
Yeah.
why you don't have to explain where the Fantastic Four were doing like Endgame and Infinity War. If you say it's an alternate universe, those events just didn't happen.
that is true. Yes, you're a little bit, Jared. But I think I know it just worries me because I don't want the same trap to have to life in that form. Okay, Fan was doing a bad movie, it was bad. But I just want a good Fantastic Four movie. We had 4 attempts. If you discount the movie that never happened, you know, it was supposed to happen. But beside that movie, you know, if you count like both that movie, the 2005 movie, 2007, and the terrible remake or reboot, well, it is the 2015 terrible movie. Like, this is a last chance. They can't screw this up. I don't want another failure. After remember Doctor Doom, it's possible Doctor Doom may villain again. I hope for more man, but maybe that is me wishful at this point. Who knows?
And guys, if you haven't liked the stream, feel free to hit that like button, guys. We're like goal of 5 likes for today's stream. That would extremely help, and share the stream with your friends. And also, I'm doing a gift out membership right now as we speak, because I'm doing 5 now and then 5 on Sunday. So, or 5 at the end of the stream. So 5 gifted memberships. Ruth was gifted a membership. Zeke was gifted a membership. Noel and Demon and that dude Vince was gifted a membership. So
Heck yeah.
congratulations to you guys. Anyway, so do you guys think we're gonna get any other Marvel content there at San Diego Comic-Con? That is something I wanted to ask you.
I think
What's the date?
All right, what if?
Sorry.
What's the
David?
date of San Diego Comic-Con?
I think it's the 13th. Let me double check.
Is it before Wolverine and Deadpool?
Yeah, it's before Wolverine and Deadpool. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll probably get something about that movie too.
Yeah, it's definitely before Wolverine and Deadpool. Do you think we're gonna get? Do you guys think we're gonna get like any other like stuff, like for example, Blade or?
Blade's canceled. They gave up on it.
Blade's dead. That movie's dead.
Oh,
at this point.
Okay, so RJ is saying same weekend as Deadpool and Wolverine,
Oh, okay.
last weekend of July. Okay, cool. That's cool. Comic-Con was going to be Comic-Con will be going on while Deadpool is playing in theaters. Okay, that's interesting. Now, I want to make a prediction for this, right? I know it's not on the topic, but what do you guys think the rating for Deadpool and Wolverine will be?
Wait,
R.
I
Yeah.
No, I know it's a rated R. I mean, score wise, out of 10.
I don't know.
Predictions.
I'll probably go first. As for the rating, I've been giving it a 9 out of 10, maybe if we're lucky. That's maybe my hope for a 9 out of 10. If not that, maybe if my rating scale a 4 out of 5. Hopefully, that is my rating scale.
Okay,
It really
Tevye,
depends on-
we don't need to see the screen for that.
Oh,
just to let you know.
sorry.
It really depends on like how hard they lean into nostalgia with the movie, and also if like it all makes sense, because it's another multiverse movie where Multiverse of Madness was not very well received, and this is going to be a very similar kind of movie, but with more nostalgia in it.
Yeah. Out of 10, though, what would you rate this in terms of film and
mean,
prediction?
I want it to be like a 9 or a 10 because I feel like the very first Deadpool was very, very, very good, but then the second Deadpool like was a severe step back in quality, and so hopefully they know what this means for the MCU because this I actually think that this might be like one of the last real shots the MCU has holding on to their like big audience.
Okay, and Jared, we want to hear your prediction, buddy, for Deadpool and Wolverine. Considering like we got like literally.
Honestly, in terms of Deadpool movie, I think it'll do fine because you also have Hugh Jackman coming back as Wolverine in the suit, and you have all the nostalgia coming in, and that can only drag a movie that far. But in terms of like, I honestly think based on the reception of all the trailer, I think it's actually pretty good. I mean, in terms of like how much it'll make, I'm not like as sure about that yet because I've been wrong on predictions. In terms of like Rotten Tomatoes score, I would say maybe high 80s.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think in terms of box office, it has a chance to make like 500 million like in the first like 3 weeks.
So Samir says 81% Rotten Tomato score, $180 million opening weekend. Okay,
That's crazy numbers. If it does hit that, that'd be insane. But
I think for me personally, it's probably going to reach 83, 84 on Rotten Tomato score, and possibly maybe $200 million dollars at the box office. Just because of the name Hugh Jackman, it'll probably increase opening weekend. So only time will tell for the Marvel side of San Diego, well, not San Diego, Marvel side of things when it comes down to Deadpool and Wolverine. Obviously, I'm excited for this film, and I believe this film will be top notch. So will be top notch, and I can't wait to talk about this spoiler with what's his name? DL. DL. I'm gonna do a stream with DL. We're gonna talk spoilery with him, and Jared as well. When I do a stream with Jared, I'm sure
we'll be reviewing it. We'll be reviewing it
in depth. So I can't wait to do that. Anyway, transition now because we're coming up to our last topic of the evening. Suicide Squad killed the Justice League.
No! I know what he's bringing up. What he's bringing up.
Yep, Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. Let me get what I've retweeted because I have retweeted it. All right, so here is. Let me screen share because you guys can't see it. Where's the banner? Get rid of the banner. Screen share. Okay. Batman Arkham Videos tweeted out this. Can you? Oh, I do it.
I got you. Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah.
Season 2 of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League kicks off July 11th. Here's the roadmap for the next 2 episodes: Frozen Heart and Winter. With Mrs. Freeze as a playable character, new infamy sets, notorious gears, incursions, Brainiac boss fights, new skins, and more. So, here's what you get. So the first heart, which is episode 3, you get these sets. Elseworld Mayhem, which is a Superman and Flash Brainiac boss fight.
Again.
Yep. And then the second heart.
Why does this cost money? That's crazy.
Wait, it does?
It says buy now.
It says buy now, but for everyone
that could just mean buy the game so you can play this,
or buy the weapons.
No, or buy the. It's most likely just buy the game because they're assuming that not everyone there has bought the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it has like skins as well, which I find interesting. Also, like episode 4, it looks like you're getting new infamy set and notorious gear. Looks like cold gear.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got a Green Lantern and Superman Brainiac fight.
Of course, again, would be
So it's looking like they're fusing two heroes into one.
why? That's not a bad idea.
Mm.
I think their devs are just trying to like slowly limp it to whatever the finish line is for them.
Like, how do you
Yeah.
guys feel? How do you guys feel about the fact that we're getting Mrs. Freeze though?
I don't like it at all.
This game is so cooked.
This
This game was cooked like months ago.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, I know it's been cooked months ago, but like, why didn't they do a proper announcement? They did it through an email, by the way.
It did.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Me thinks that they're just moving on.
Yep.
Also,
This announcement was done through an email, so it was never done properly. Like, oh, Rocksteady did a tweet. No, we never got a Rocksteady tweet. It was like through an email or something, and this is how they're gonna promote their season from now on, here and now, I believe.
that seems very, 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 I think, counterproductive and over. But speaking of Mr. Freeze, I have a question. Like, is this really Victor Freeze or is it his wife?
I don't know.
Because I have a lot of questions about that.
Why Mrs. Freeze and not Killer Frost? I have no idea.
Good question.
Good question.
Sub just came in. Man, the suit looked awful for a Superman movie. Wish it was better. Hope this movie somehow makes up for it. Is this a late April Fool's joke?
For real though.
No, it isn't an April Fool's joke. This is literally happening.
Yep.
This is literally happening, RJ. They are literally making this content, and they did it through emails.
Which is
And
very
not-
Was it free to send?
I haven't received the email yet, but I reckon I probably will in the next couple of days. So it's like, why do it through emails though? Like, well, guys, like,
Yeah.
what do you guys think about?
I
Like,
love
them-
RJ. I love RJ. Is this a late April Fool's Day show?
Yeah.
Love you, dude. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do you
Yeah.
guys feel about like them doing it through emails and not
I
properly
mean, they
announcing
gave
it?
up.
It's
They
fun.
don't want it to be public either. If they just want to email it to you, that's like a very private thing.
I think they're just
Yeah.
limping away, and really, what it probably is, they're like, just get the Justice League back and just cut this thing off at the knees. We're done.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see that being the case. I can also see them actually doing it because, well, their original plan, like we're going to do like 5 or 13 scenes, but then the financial came like, you got to mess it too many times. We're going to cut the knee right there. And we're going to cut out the knee and just say, like, we're going to let the story and finish the story up with Teladia coming back. And, well, besides Mr. Freeze, question, only getting like Deathstroke and Deadshot's daughter in the next season with season 3 and season 4, then what's
From-
season 5 about?
From what Miller said was like we were gonna get not Deadpool. What is it? Deadpool.
Cool. Now that would be cool.
Deadshot's daughter.
Yeah, Deadshot's
Lola.
daughter.
And we are gonna be getting Deathstroke as the last one.
Yeah. With apparently off screen, apparently Deathstroke killed off the other Brainiacs. So basically, people can tell I think I'm going my number here. Like the other certain Brainiacs, they got killed off, but the Brainiac will get killed off if it's Mr. Freeze, or there will be 2 more Brainiacs. That includes Deathstroke's daughter with the scene 3, and then Deathstroke killed other Brainiac scene 4. Then scene 5 is the final Brainiac, I think.
Yeah, see, season 5 is supposed to be the end, right, Teladia?
Season 5 is supposed to be the end, yes. So season 5 is next year, by the way, just to let you guys know.
Dang.
Interesting.
Bro, they're really gonna make a new single player game that was confirmed to be made at some point.
Yep.
I hope that one awful game on their list won't be ruined the whole company. Yeah, it's not gonna be.
Yeah.
It's not gonna ruin the whole company. I'm I'm going to tell you that right now.
If the next
Yeah.
game is not good, then that'll
Yeah.
ruin the company.
Yeah.
But
then they'll be in trouble.
likely what this could be, if the other game is good, they'll probably just write this off as a bump in the road and be done with it. That's why they're trying to bring back the Justice League so they can make other. Yes, RJ's right. It should be freaking Killer Frost. It even looks like Killer Frost.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it should have been Killer Frost. But what can I say? They don't have a mind. They don't have brains like we do. So
Well, then again, it is a company under Warner Brothers. We all know brains, so it doesn't exactly follow
You know
Warner
what?
Brothers.
you know what? We got to play that clip. Where is it? Where's
Yeah.
the clip? Where is it?
Oh, I think I know which one you're playing.
Yeah,
Please.
second Warner Brothers.
Yes, I missed that one.
Yes, suck it,
Nice.
Warner Brothers. That's exactly how what fans are saying it right now, saying suck it, Warner Brothers, because they know that this game is not to par. Or just have Captain Cold make gameplay easier, especially since he's a shooter with a gun. Exactly, Captain
Mhm.
Cold would have been a far better choice.
Mhm.
Am I right?
Oh
Am I
my
wrong, Johnny?
god, that does make
That would have been
sense.
cool, actually.
Captain Cold.
Or how about this? Not use a freeze person. There is
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, there's that.
There is that. We could use Firefly. He already uses a gun-like weapon, so and he flies. So there you go.
Not just Firefly. You could also use that to like Max and Zeus. He's using a weapon.
Yeah, but he's not actually super powered, so that
Oh, yeah,
wouldn't
that's
actually
true.
work.
Yeah, that won't work.
He's the dude
Right,
that
that's-
thinks he's the god Zeus.
Yeah, but he's not. Yeah, that's
I-
true. Okay, bad example. But
I totally
one
forgot
thing,
to
right?
think about it.
Kill Frost in a flash build. That makes sense. Wait, why didn't we do
Tevia, I think it's time we abandon the whole. Oh, he's a Teen Titans villain. He can't fight this character because
No, she can't. Sorry to interrupt, but
Go on.
she can't. Like, why not have her be a shooter squad? That makes sense.
Mhm.
Like Flash villain with the Kill Frost, Batman villain, Harley Quinn, and Green Lantern, Sinestro. Why not Sinestro be in shooter squad?
Sinestro, remember they had a Sinestro war, whatever they
Yep.
announced in the
they
main
already
game.
mentioned Sinestro, and the problem with that is that the whole point of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is it's supposed to be the concept of like people that couldn't realistically kill the Justice League, killing the Justice League. Sinestro could realistically take out at least Green Lantern. So it's
Yeah.
kind of it would kind of defeat the purpose of using like
Yeah.
god tier guys.
And
Yeah,
as
that's true.
Temple says, Deathstroke is more of a DC Universe villain. Once he fights Wonder Woman, once he fights Batman, once he got Green Arrow, once Teen Titans, etc.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta look like that, Tevia. He has fought against these characters
Yeah,
before.
that's true.
So you gotta think about it like that. But I just think when it comes down to this game, I don't think many people are gonna come back to playing this game.
No.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I think it got uninstalled by a lot of people who did buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I
they
regret-
refund it probably.
I regret buying the Ultimate Edition for that game. That's
Wait,
my
how much was Ultimate Edition? How
It's like
was
$100.
that?
over $100.
Yeah.
What?
There's a lot of games like that now. So I don't like almost every game has a version that's $100+ now.
No. Every Ultimate Edition game is $100.
Yeah.
But the problem is, see, here's the thing: with most collector's editions, they actually come with stuff that makes it worthwhile. Like if it came with a statue, that would be
Yeah.
one thing.
Yeah.
It's like at least Avengers came with a statue that I have somewhere on my shelf. It's just or Halo, or even
Spider-Man.
Gotham freaking Knights came with a statue.
Exactly.
But this
yeah.
one didn't come with anything. I'm like, I even asked Teladia, I'm like, let me know when, because I would love a dope like Deadshot statue or like a statue of all
Even
the
a Harley
squad
Quinn.
Yeah,
and,
Harley
or Harley
Quinn.
Quinn. But
or King Shark.
no,
Nope, there was nothing of that. Temple says, I think as a whole, a better idea would be a Legion of Doom game rather than a Suicide Squad game. Forever Evil, all right, would fit a game like this. Pika says, I'm so happy I under budget to buy a new game when Suicide Squad Killer Justice League came out. I decided to save it for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth instead. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Cool. But for me, I think the biggest mistake I think me and Jared made was actually buying Suicide Squad.
No, I
Yeah.
still enjoy the game. I still enjoy it.
But I regret buying it. I'm not gonna lie, because like there's no content to really make on the game. They
Yeah.
kind of I thought at first, you know what, they could actually make something of this, but they really haven't. And it's kind of gone from okay, you know what, something is gonna make worthwhile of this game to something which is not even worth our time investing to grind out the game. Right.
Yeah.
But we're gonna have, but we like myself and Jared are indeed going to have to, um, stream the next DLC regardless, isn't it, Jared?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to at the point.
Well,
So
it could be worse. We could be streaming My Adventures with Superman. It could
Oh yeah,
always
yeah,
be
Joe,
worse.
that show.
It could always be worse.
I mean, hold on, let me see when is the 11th of July. Oh, that's next Thursday, Jared.
Yeah.
Yep. And you know what that means? More Jared suppling.
Mm-hmm.
So 1 week of no Arkham, but you're doing Suicide Squad instead with me.
Yep.
Yep. Here we go. Here we go.
And I reckon, you know, it's gonna be another thing. You know how we got Joker? I reckon it's gonna be the same thing. We're gonna have like to grind 30 something plus levels in order for us to unlock.
Oh boy. Oh wait. Sorry, I highlighted the wrong comment. Yeah. Oh boy. That's gonna be fun.
Yep. Indeed.
That's gonna be fun. But so what else you got, Teladia?
So we have got one more other topic. Now I know this isn't a DC thing; it's a miscellaneous thing,
Oh,
right?
Okay.
Okay.
Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I don't know how much of you guys. I know Jared's not a big Dragon Ball fan, so I know that, right?
Honestly, I haven't watched Dragon Ball or any Dragon Ball related content since Super came out.
Yep.
But I only watched like the first few arcs.
Okay, so here's the good news: Dragon Ball Sparking Zero will be attending Evo this year.
Yes.
So
I'm so hyped about that.
let me screen share to show you guys
Okay.
what I mean. Screen share, view tab. There you go. It says here, Bandai Namco has a different kind of treat at Evo for anime brawler fans. While not there for competition, attendees will be among the first in the world to get
this is a video game?
hands-on. Yeah, this is an in-game. Yeah, a hands-on demo of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, developed by Spike Chunsoft, and harness power of Unreal Engine for upcoming first.
Oh, that was so awesome. That was amazing. Goku Black and Zamasu.
So that's Goku Black and Zamasu as an example.
Yep.
So, what do you guys think?
I am so happy about this. I am so happy because I love Dragon Ball. It's one of my favorite friends I had growing up. From like the little kid with Dragon Ball Z. Well, Dragon Ball Z was the friend I had growing up. And this friend was this game was every other one. All of the Dragon Ball Vegeta remind me of Black Adam for some reason.
Yeah.
Because Vegeta had a family. But this game looks awesome and badass to me. And every new trend we got for each character we could get, it makes me so happy. And I am so excited for this game. And between this and Xenoverse 2, I think both games remind me of the all like flying. And sorry, question. We all get DLC with Diamond, not Diamond. For this game with Diamond, right? With Diamond coming out, this game is getting DLC for that.
Yeah.
So I'm just excited about this game.
Okay, David, I know. Have you ever played the Budokai Tenkaichi series?
Yeah.
This is what it is. It's a successor to that.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So if you've never played the Budokai Tenkaichi series, then this is a brand new board game. Like, this is a brand new fighting game for me.
When does it come out?
October 11th. If you get the standard edition, the ultimate edition, you get it 3 days early. You get early access. Essentially, you get to play. You get Gogeta from Dragon Ball Super Broly movie and Broly as DLC characters to play early. You unlock them, and you're gonna get Dragon Ball Daima content and Dragon Ball superhero content too. So over 20 plus characters. So in total, you're getting about 200 plus characters to play in the game.
That's wild. This is really unrelated, but is there something going on with Marvel and Capcom? Is that getting like re-released or something? Because I keep seeing
The original Marvel vs. Capcom stuff is getting re-released as like a collection on the Switch, I think.
No, not only Switch. Jared, it's not only Switch. It's coming to PlayStation and PC. So.
Sick.
Yep. No Xbox though.
No Xbox. Sorry, Jared. You're missing out.
I don't care. I don't play those games. So I'm like, it's not like when Marvel Ultimate Alliance was a Switch exclusive. And I was like, why? I want to play that. I have the first 2 games. I need the other one.
Yeah, it's one of those things that I'm just like, I'm excited for Marvel vs. Capcom, re-release and everything. Because that's another game I'm getting. But obviously, I pre-ordered Sparking Zero. That game is ultimately looking good.
Yeah.
And that's the game I'm going to be streaming on Twitch, not on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Because of copyright claims, and Warner Brothers tends to copyright claim a lot of the streams. But anyway, speaking of, we got a couple of comments. Speaking of fighting games, I really need Injustice 3 after Mortal Kombat 1. I'll be disappointed to do a sequel to MK instead of Injustice 3. Temple, to be honest with you, I think they are going to do Injustice 3. It's only a matter of time. Before we get any news on that. I've been told that it's going to be Injustice 3 at one point, and we also got like the fact that we did talk about this last month about the Wonder Woman game. Now I'm going to say this about this before we talk about Marvel Rivals. The Wonder Woman game. Expect the news at the end of the year. I don't think we're going to get anything at Gamescom.
Oh, dang it!
Because there's so much things going on right now. Warner Brothers, like they really are fluctuating. That I think that's the best way to put it. Fluctuating between developers. And it's like they didn't announce anything for Wolf Among Us. The only information we got about the Wolf Among Us was through a job listing, right?
Yeah.
And the fact is they're doing the same thing like for Wonder Woman was through something which they shouldn't have done. And now it's like, are we ever going to get this game? And I think we're gonna have to wait for that. Temple says you're gonna make your dream rosters as a stream or something. Laugh my ass off. That'd be fun. I'm gonna lie. That'd be fun to do as a stream. That would be fun to do. Temple, like that would be. He says also the Wolf Among Us 2 is still apparently releasing this year. If they delay this again, I'm gonna be worried. Yeah, I think a lot of people are worried. Temple, including myself, because I want them to work on Batman after this.
I don't want a Batman game. I want a Superman game. That's all I want at this point. Because come on,
we know why.
In terms of like Telltale, I think Batman works for Telltale. We're not talking about in general just another Batman game.
Yeah, that's true.
We're talking about the Telltale season 3 because there was a rumor that season 3 was in production. So.
Oh yeah, I forgot. But season 2, I would imagine cliffhanger, which we never got to do too.
But no, Temple, I have to disagree with you there, man. There's a rumor going around it's AAA Superman game in development, and this is coming from Fortress of DC. He's the guy who's actually been rumored to talk about it. I made a video about it on my YouTube page. So you got to check that out. So let's talk about Marvel Rivals because we're getting closer and closer to the closed beta. Jared, did you sign up for the beta?
No, I didn't. I'm not interested in the game anymore.
How come?
Man, that
I'm not
game looks
interested. I'm not.
sick.
I'm not interested in Overwatch. Marvel. Plus, it'll be free to play when it comes out. So the way I figure it is like, why would I play a beta version of a game I'm not as interested in when I can just play it for free when it releases?
Okay,
That's
that's
true.
fair. That's a fair point.
Mhm.
David, what are your thoughts on Marvel Rivals if you're an Overwatch guy?
That game looks so sick. I love Overwatch, and I've been playing the Valorant beta because it came to console this like last week, I think.
Last couple of
But
weeks,
yeah,
yeah.
but like literally any hero game like that, like any hero shooter, I've been all about. Like Apex Legends, like 1,000 hours in that game. Like I'm so down for Rivals to come out.
Okay. Tevia, I don't know if you're getting Marvel Rivals if you signed up for the beta.
Yeah, after me, I didn't sign up for the beta mode because I don't really care about hero shooters. I may sign up for the beta after I may check this game out, even though I'm kind of better at a hero shooter. I know the last hero shooter I played was, I think, Overwatch, but that's not game I played. That's not, yeah, that didn't really get into that game much. I may check the game out for curiosity, on the Spidey stuff and Venom stuff. Everything else, not so much. I'll probably check it out eventually, but we'll see.
Temple says I want to. I only want to play Marvel Rivals for my goat Punisher. Haha.
I want
Nice.
to play it for Hulk. Hulk and Spider Man look super cool.
Yeah.
Oh, there was a trailer for Spider-Man, which
Yeah.
looked pretty cool. You
I
really
watched
Venom.
a bunch of
And
people streaming
Yep.
it. I think it actually looks pretty good.
Yeah, I'm actually interested in it because I got to play the alpha. Really enjoyed it. I had to play it on my PC and it messed up my PC afterwards after
Oh,
finishing
no.
it
Oh, damn.
because I've got the Wave mic, so essentially the software link or whatever got messed up. So there's that. But all in all, this was a fun stream.
Mhm.
That I thought to put together. So before we wrap up, I'm giving out another 5 membership to the community.
Heck yeah.
So before we wrap up, so Temple, you were gifted a membership. Ace, Dale, Slothy, I should say, and Homera also got gifted membership. So welcome to the Teladia Plays Club, and you got access to different packs. And the next time we do members, Temple, you might be able to hop on to the members panel stream because I'm rotating members every month. So if you want to be on, just let me know. But let's do our outros and let everyone know what you're coming up. So firstly, David, where everyone can find you, let them know what sort of things you do on Twitter because I know you don't do YouTube.
I don't do anything. I'm just a fan, and I've been friends with both of these guys. Wait, there we go. For a while now.
Heck yeah.
Okay, cool. Tavia, please let them know what you're coming up in your channel. And I know you do YouTube because you have got a YouTube page. So let them know what you're coming up on your channel.
Yep. After me, Johnny, I did review Spider-Man Lane 2 on my channel with that book with a fun went over. I also did a news video on the whole Spider-Man dies 8 times thing coming out later this year, which I don't get. I'm really done with it when Spider-Man these days in the comics. I'm also going to do a 4th of July video tomorrow. It'll be the 4th of July. And I'm also going to do another video on the John Kent video and Screen Rant did an article. I'm going to talk about that.
Okay.
So that's got my mind. And after what's coming out for the rest of the week, I think that's all I got for the rest of the week. I think that's all okay. Yep.
Okay. Jared, of course, my co-host, my good buddy, my good friend. Please let them know what
What
you're
an
coming up.
intro like that. So I just uploaded my video on the differences between Flashpoint Wonder Woman in the comics and Flashpoint Wonder Woman in the movie because the movie freaking butchered her. Oh my gosh. If anyone here has read the Wonder Woman, the Amazon series from Flashpoint, so the movie made her out to be a supervillain that basically killed Shazam. She didn't do any of the stuff the movie had her do. So I'm like, I'm a little pissed at that. I'm still salty. on the Super What Wonder show, Britt and our friend Jid and I went for 3 hours talking about the Amazon lore. And this week we're going to be comparing Wonder Woman and Superman and Aquaman and Mira, how the relationships among those four actually compare. And in terms of movie night, we're going to be discussing Captain America, the First Avenger. And beyond that, I don't have that much to talk about.
Oh yeah, there is another thing you gotta do.
Oh yeah, actually 2 more things. So we have the gaming stream tomorrow, which is probably just going to be the Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and then for Under 2 Capes this week, we're going to be talking about why Superman struggles with the general audience.
Okay, cool. Temple says Aquaman and the Dolphin from Peter Davis run is pretty fire, not gonna lie, pretty underrated. That's what Temple says. As for me on my channel, guys, you guys know I will be doing my adventure with Superman this weekend, as we're going to be reacting to myself and Jared, as we're going to be covering. And Tevi, do not spoil this episode, please. I'm going to put it out there because I want Jared's first initial reaction to it, because it's going to be very interesting to see how he takes this incarnation of the certain surprise. So
God.
So I'm gonna leave him thinking about that. But also next week is Snyder Fans Read Comics. That is making its return back. We're gonna be talking about the Grid, and that's our next arc, the Grid. So we'll be covering issue by issue for that. I believe it's 3 issues, Jared?
3 or 4, I think. I have to check the trade.
Okay, so we'll be covering that arc essentially weekly, and then obviously I'm going to be joining the guys. Oh, and next Thursday, guys, is the Suicide Squad stream, so stay tuned for that.
Here we go.
Myself and Jared.
At the very least, at least it's a game that I genuinely enjoy playing. So it's not like I got to watch My Adventure with Superman, where I freaking hate that show with every cell in my body.
Yes. So
why does Lois
I
look
like
like
that show a lot.
Why does Lois look like a 12-year-old boy? It's it seems like it was written and designed by John Byrne, if you catch my drift.
Dang.
Yes. So I'll say this though, like when we do Suicide Squad, there'll be content for you guys. You'll get to see me fail multiple times. So we'll leave it at that. So on that note, I've been your boy Teladia Plays. Hope you have enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And if you want to become a member, just like these guys, these wonderful people on the panel, then you can hit that join button, guys. From $0.99 to 99, from 99 cents to $4.99, you get exclusive perks, including members only videos, members Discord server. Also, you get access. You'll also be doing members panels, gaming with us, me and Jared, when we do gaming streams, and all that good stuff. And on top of that, if you want me on your channel, you can also have me on your channel if you become a member. Temple says, I love the show, but agree that Vicky Vale looks more like Lois.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
He does.
So on that note, Jared, take us away with the outro, as always, as per
So
se.
what's my outro? Lois Lane is Lois Lane. She belongs to General Zod. Zois and Max are back for life. See ya later. Hashtag
Later, guys.
cancel My Adventure with Superman.
All right, guys, we're out of here. Peace.